Time to chores. Cows are hungry. 7/8, maybe. Yep. See if we can't buzz that bad boy off. Nice. Keep, this is definitely in good shape, so we'll reuse this piece. It's loose. What is it hitting on? We don't want it to fall and break. Let's do this. And honestly, probably should have done this first. But let's take this fella off, take the whole air intake off. So we'll work on taking this air intake off, the air filter, carburetor, and then we'll see about getting the rest of that upper radiator support off. Like I said, I got a nut on there, so it won't fall and break. Well, as you can see, I got the exhaust off, the upper water pipe, and I am currently working on getting the lower water pipe off. You see she's got a little crud in her. That's surprising. Can't get this clamp loose. Seems to be rounded out. We'll see what we can do about that. We'll try and get these bolts free here. We got a 7/8 socket here. I'm going to take off the lower radiator hose to the head, or at least attempt to. Well, put that back. This is interesting. There we go. All right, now it should come right off. Oh my God. Look at that sludge nastiness. Ugh, it's gross. Poor old girl. It's pure nastiness. It's funny. It's funny these things work, you know? funny it can keep cool being so full of gunk and water and the oils, and it really is amazing. Today is November 7th. I'm still working on this 35A. As you can see, I got the radiator out, not taken apart, but she's tough, needs a new core. I took the fan shaft out. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the gears are pretty worn, but I doubt you can even buy it, and I think it's okay enough to run. I'll just have to shim it up as best I can to make it tighter. There was a lot of play in it, and of course the gear inside and the governor that drives it has just as much wear, but it is 80 years old, so what do you expect? I'll work on taking the head off. It's fairly clean in here. And ain't as bad as I expected. It looks pretty decent. Cleanliness wise, anyways. Tuck that bad boy there. Got a 5/8 wrench for the lock nut and a 3/4 inch wrench for the cup. We'll just loosen it. We'll readjust when it's all put together again. Don't trust these adjustments. I mean, God knows when the last time it was adjusted. Because I sure don't. So we got to take the oiling line off here. We need a 5/8 wrench. And get it on there. Doesn't seem to want to come. Of course, it's just turning the... Oh boy. So what I had to do, I just put a vice grip on the line and gently clamped it, and it broke loose. So now we'll remove these nuts and pull the assembly off. So I got an 1/1/16 socket. Just gonna spin them loose. I think it's obvious what these are, but I'm going to label them anyways. And labeled, we'll file them away. I think I'll know what these are for, but you know how it is. All right, let's pull the rocker assembly. Here we go. So what I got here is a little template to keep the push rods in the same orientation, forward, backwards, and left to right. So I got this labeled the head side with the tractor right and tractor left. So we'll just pull them. Just by eyeballing it, it'll look straight. That's a good sign. And we'll go and set it over here. They need to be cleaned up. Pull this one. We'll pull this one. And we'll pull the last one. That's a carbon buildup. Nothing that can't be cleaned off. Now we have them saved. We got established wear patterns for the lifters and the rockers, and they'll go back in the same spot they came in. Now next, we're going to pull the head. And we'll have to do that by loosening, taking off all the nuts on the head here. So I'll take 1 1/8 inches. And we'll get the ones we can with ease. We'll start a new bag here. What we got here are lead washers. These tractors use a lead washer in between the head and nuts. So that's what this stuff is. And we'll throw this oiling piece in there too, which seems to be stuck, which we will get. Can I get on these? Be tough. Nah. Do those by hand. So this lead washer, I believe, is just what's holding this little oiler on. So we'll loosen these bad boys, 2 end ones that are outside the valve cover. And looks like we're going to need an extension. It's kind of mind-boggling that this tractor is 80 years old. I hope I'm in this good a shape when I'm 80. I can hear the head gasket giving. I think that's a good sign. I know from my bore scope that the right cylinder here was full of coolant inside the bore, so that'll be interesting. So using the bore scope, both cylinders had metal in them, and it appeared, from the best of my knowledge, from what I could tell, looked like both pistons had a hole in the top, and I could see the edge of the ring. It's like it busted through from the top ring groove to the piston head, so it'll be very interesting. Okay, I have all the head nuts off. Put this up here for a minute. I want to get this oiler off. I don't know if I can use this channel lock and get in there. Trying to turn it. It's tapered, it's a problem. Yeah. See if I can't persuade it a little bit. There, I've seen it move. Turns, but it don't want to come forward. Not a big fan of prying here, but I don't know what else to do. If I can even get behind it to pry. Yeah. Thinking lead washers are just stuck in the threads and holding it on. All right, look at that. So oil comes through, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it comes through the head right here underneath the stud, pressurized, and it runs up into this ring, comes out this fitting, and oils the rockers. We'll put that in with our nuts. We'll file this with all the other stuff over here. She's on there tight, yep. Well, I'm going to try and get the head to come forward. I can. Well, I know I can. See how hard this is. Well, it moved. Let's see if I can pound on the bottom. Look at that. It's moving. Slow and steady wins the race. Come on, girl. I'm going to get a piece of cardboard so I can set the head on this beautiful linoleum countertop, the kind of countertop I would use if I was building a new house. Linoleum all the way. All right. Well, the old chute box had this real nice piece of paper for using for packing material. That worked great. Let's see if we can slide it the rest of the way. Come on, girl. There we go. Head's free. Okay. So what I was seeing, that's just casting. Best I can tell, I don't know, I'm gonna guess, what's sealing here? Well, I can tell this has been apart. There's markings all over the studs from a pipe wrench. So this old girl has been apart. At least one time in her life.